on my guitar. It's a beautiful Hanuka song. Hanukkah song. The festival of Hanukkah is coming up. It's a beautiful festival. It really, really symbolizes the miracles God bestowed upon us through His amazing grace and kindness, and the absolute stubbornness of this tiny minority of about 6 people, 6 warriors who fought on, and they managed to see victory thereafter. It's the stubbornness of the many in the hands of the few, in the contaminated in the hands of the pure. It's a beautiful festival which is coming up in a couple of days. Actually, not a couple of days, it's a couple of weeks. But the beginning of the Jewish month of Kislev is coming up, and there's a Jewish precedent which says that the minority of the month covers and wraps and symbolizes the entire month. And so that symbol of Hanukkah, which is really amazing, and it symbolizes the stubbornness. The Jewish people have had this crazy stubbornness which kept us going for so many years. It's a lesson to so many. And it's also a spiritual teaching, if you like, which helps us really understand what it is. What is the power? What is the dynamic when you when you reach the peak of your truth. When you reach the peak of your truth, you need nobody else to say, hey, I like that. You need nobody else to say, yeah, I approve of that. It's gone. When you reach the peak of your truth, the peak of your divinity, you can be stubborn. You could appear to be stubborn. And nobody will be able to undermine you. Nobody will be able to make you feel inferior. In the last few weeks, I've begun studying the Talmud, a daily portion of 2 pages of the Talmud. And I saw some amazing insights which actually helped me think on a much deeper level, on a much more level of insight, much more of a level from a place of understanding deeper. And I noticed when I was studying 2 pages a day, it's actually 2 sides of the page, I noticed that it's a powerful dynamic, it's a powerful paradigm wherein I'm connecting with so many people around the world who are studying the Talmud. men and women of so many different walks of life. And I did a little bit of looking around online, and I was so inspired to see how many men and women, so many different creeds, or so many different persuasions, are now studying the Talmud and gearing up for the end of the cycle. In about a month's time, the cycle's going to end. The 7.5-year cycle is going to come to an end. I remember last time when the cycle begun, it was a fascinating experience. I felt so inspired partaking in it. Unfortunately, I let go of it after about a year. I let go of it, unfortunately, to my great regret. I picked up on it a few times again, but lately I've been picking up the last few pages, and I'm gearing up for the new cycle, which I'm hopefully going to do on a daily basis. I'm not going to promise and endeavor to do every complete pages rather, but I'm going to endeavor to do as much of it as I could. I want to carry on and talk about the amazing precedent which I've been talking about the last few days, and I want to add more to it because it's powerful. Why is it so beneficial to compliment others, even if they can't compliment us? Why? Why is it so difficult to compliment others, to bless others, even if they can't find the compliments which we want them to find in us? You want to know why? Because loving yourself is very, very difficult when you haven't done it for so many years. Loving yourself after so many years of putting yourself down and relying on others to give you that validation is like money in a bank. If you don't have money in your bank account, it's for naught if you go and spend that money. You can spend it, but you're going to have to pay back interest. And you can spend it when there's no money left. You could attempt to spend it when there's no money left in your account, and you won't be able to spend it because there's no money in your account. I remember once going to catch a train somewhere, and I was like, I need to buy my ticket, but there was no money in the account. I was a little scared at the time. What am I going to do? Luckily, I had a credit card, so I was able to pay for the train ticket. But if you don't have a credit card, and all you have is that one account, all you have is that one loving yourself account, and you haven't added any tokens in it, you're not going to be able to say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. Your brain's going to say, your subconscious brain rather, is going to say to you, stop messing me about. Stop fooling me. You've been believing what that person said. You've been believing what that person said for so many years. Now all of a sudden you think it's going to change? So how do you change it? How do you change your entire paradigm? You know how? By complimenting somebody else, by praising somebody else, by blessing somebody else, even somebody who hurt you. Even somebody who hurt you. Praise them, compliment them, find the good in them. It'll work back. The subconscious brain will take that and use it as tokens in your loving account and boost you up and make you go higher and higher. In the last few videos, one may get the impression that I was meaning to somehow say an unkind word towards my ex. On the contrary, I don't have an unkind word to say towards my ex. I am so blessed, I am so lucky that my ex gave me the abilities to find my inner strength. I'm ever so grateful. And if I ever win the lottery, my ex will be receiving a large portion of that. Because my ex built me to be who I am today. I praise my ex. I send blessings to my ex. And I want only happiness to be bestowed upon my ex. You could do the same thing as well. And if you do this kind of thing, you will hence build yourself up and nobody will be able to bring you down. And I'll tell you something else. If you praise and compliment others, you will eventually see the law of attraction materializing, manifesting in front of your eyes. Imagine that. You've heard so much about the law of attraction, I imagine. You want it to work. I know I've tried to make a lot of times I tried to make law of attraction work, and it didn't work. You want it to work? Praise others. Compliment others. Find the good in others. Judge them favorably, even those whom it's hard to do for. Turn it around. Find the good in them. Find the praise in them. Praise them. Compliment them. And you will hence see the blessings in your life. It'll take a couple of years, but those who hurt you in your past will eventually come around and see your amazing powers, your amazing strengths. And that's part of the message of Hanuka. I played on my guitar and my keyboard the miracles, which is correlated to the song of the miracles. And I will now sing the song of the miracles. On the miracles. One second, I gotta remember the words exactly. On the miracles. I'm trying to get it into English because it's a Hebrew song. On the miracles and the salvations and the help and the wars that God made us win. He made us win in those days and in the current days. In those days, in the current days, He made us win. On the I'm not getting this one. On the miracles and on the salvations and on the help which God bestowed upon us to the wars He made us win in those days and nowadays. It's a powerful message. The many fell in the hands of the few. The many could fall in your hands if you manifest and you materialize and you put it out there. That means finding the good in every single human being. You know, if somebody hurt you in your life, that was actually God dressing up in that person. So why would you hence have a problem with God who played out His service to the universe? Let it go. A human being who hurt you, that's not your stuff. It's not about you. Praise them, shower them with blessings, shower them with love, and you'll hence get love back into your life. You'll see the law of attraction materializing and forming in every area of your life. Powerful stuff. If you enjoy this video, why not smash that like button? Feel free to share this video with your friends and family and acquaintances and peers. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I love you so much.